Hi friends, today I'm going to show you how to solve this 2x2 magic eye cube. 2x2 magic eye cube is similar to 2x2, but since the color pattern or the shape is different, so it gives you different perspective. But if you look at the color pattern, so if you look at from this angle, I'll just show you. Okay, so let's say this is white, blue and orange. So this is white, blue and orange. This corner is equal to this corner. So opposite of this is white, blue and red. White, blue and red. So white, blue and red. So these are two corners which are equal to these two corners. Similarly, if you look at from this angle, so this is white, green and orange. So this is white, green and orange, and this is white, green and red. So this is white, green and red. So these four sides are equal to these four corners. So I mean you can solve this like 2x2. So first let us scramble this. Okay, so now it is scrambled properly. So I also scrambled this 2x2. Okay, so what is our first step in this? So if we start with white, so we'll pair with white corners. So this is white, blue and orange. Okay, so we'll have one white, orange and green. So this corner will come here. So you can do RU, R prime, U prime, or whatever algorithm you are using to fix the corner of 2x2. So this is fixed. Then we'll have one white and blue over here. So it is here. So what we'll do is we'll bring this over here, and this is white, green and red. So our first layer is done. Okay, so we'll start with this. So here let's start with this corner. So we have white, green and orange. So we'll need one corner. It should white, blue and orange. So white, blue and orange is already here, but it is rotated. So what we will do is we'll hold it like this, and we'll do RU, R prime, U prime and orient it in a proper way. So RU, R prime, U prime. So RU, R prime, U prime. So now we can see we have two corners which are already placed. Okay, now we need one more corner which has here it should be yellow. So opposite of white is yellow. Here it should be orange, and here it should be, this is blue. So here it should be blue. So white, orange and blue. Sorry, yellow, orange and blue. So yellow, orange and blue is here. So this corner will come here. So RU, R prime, U prime, RU, R prime, U prime. Okay, again one more time. Okay, so now you can see we have 1, 2 and 3 corners which are already placed. So this is white, orange and green, white, orange and blue, yellow, orange and blue. Now we are left with the fourth corner. So here it is yellow, so here it will be yellow. So yellow, here it should be orange, and here it should be, this is blue, then this should be green. So this corner is already here, but it is rotated, yellow, orange and green. So what we have to do is we have to just rotate it, and this yellow should come here. So RU, R prime, U prime. Okay, so now you can see we have all four corners, or we can say the first layer of this side is done. Now we have to fix the top layer. Okay, what we normally do in this, so first we'll see which all corners are placed in its correct position. So this is yellow, green and orange. So this is into its correct position. This is not, this is not, and this is not. Okay, so we'll try if we get two uh, corners which are correctly positioned. So this is also not, this is not. Okay, so fine. So we have one corner which is already into its correct position, and 3 we need to rotate. So what normally we do is we do u r u prime l prime u r prime and l. Okay, so this will rotate this 3. Okay, now we'll see. So we have to do it again. So u r u prime l prime u r prime u prime l. Okay, so now you can see this is placed, this is placed, this is only rotated, but these two are into its correct position. This is not placed into its correct position, and this is not. So this two needs to swap. So we have to swap this. So we can use the corner swapping algorithm of cuboid. So it is 2r u, 2r ui, 2r, then turn right, 2r ui, 2r u, 2r. So now we can see this is placed, this is placed, this is also placed, and this is also placed. So now we have to rotate these two corners. So RIDI RD we can use. RIDI RD, RIDI RD. This is placed. Now we'll bring this corner over here. RIDI RD, RD. So this is solved. Okay. So now we have our first corner, first layer, which is already into its correct position. But now if you look at, you may get confused sometime, but this is your first layer which is already solved. You can see orange in all this side, and yellow over here, and white into this position, and blue and green. So this is our first layer, and this is our second layer. Okay, now we have to place the corners or pieces into such a position that we will check whether any of the corner is placed properly or not. So opposite of orange is red, and here it should be green, and here it should be yellow. So we have to see whether we get any red, green and yellow corner. So red, green and yellow is already here. So what we have to do is we have to keep this into right position, because this is into its correct position, but it is rotated. Okay, now this corner is, here it is white, so it should be white, yellow here, and here it is orange. So this is, sorry, here it should be white, because this is white side. So white, then red and green, white, red and green. So white, red and green, this corner belongs to this side. Okay, so this is not properly placed. Okay, so what we will do is we'll keep this into right corner, right side, and we'll rotate these three corners. So it is u, r, u prime, l prime, u, r prime, u prime and l. Okay, so now you can see now you can see this is into its correct position. It is only rotated. So this is correct position. This white, green and white, green and red. So this, this corner which was here, it came here. So now we have to do one more cycle. So this corner will come here into its correct position. So it is u, r, u prime, l prime, u, r prime, u prime and l. Okay, so now you can see this is into its correct position. Only thing, it is rotated. Okay, so these two are correctly positioned. Now we'll see here. So here it should be red and blue is already there. So red, blue, and here it should be yellow. Okay, so this corner belongs to this side and this corner belongs to this side. So this two we need to swap, which we have done in this. So these two corners we need to swap. So we need to use swapping algorithm. So that is 1 to 2r u, 2r ui, 2r, then we have to turn it right, 2r ui, 2r u, and 2r. Okay, so now we have to just orient all the corners. So these two corners are already swept. Now we have to just orient it. So we'll start with let's say this is white. So okay, now this is the correct position. So this is white, so this white will come here. Okay, now you can see this is white, so here it should be white. This is orange, so here it should be red, and here it should be green. So this is correctly positioned, this is correctly positioned. So now we'll do Ri, Di, Rd only. So Ri, Di, Rd, again Ri, Di, Rd, okay, again Ri, Di, Rd, Ri, Di, Rd, again Ri, Di, Rd, again Ri, Di, R and D. Okay, so we have to do one more time, because here we should have white, and here it should be green. So here it should be white and here it should be green. Okay, so Ri, Di, R, D, Ri, Di, R, D. Okay, so white and green. Okay, now what we have to do is we have to rotate this, and here it is orange, so here it should be red and here it should be white. So in bottom it should be red and here it should be white. Okay, so now we have to remember this red should be in bottom and this white should be here. So again Ri, Di, R, D, Ri, Di, R, D. Okay, now orange and again Ri, Di, R, D, Ri, Di, R and D. Okay, now this is also placed. Now we have to bring this corner over here. So now first we'll place this to understand. So these two corners are properly placed. You can see this is green, green, white, white, orange and red, and white, white, blue, blue. Okay, so these two are correctly rotated. Okay, now what we can do is we have to see these two corners which we need to rotate. So we can move from here. Otherwise, I mean you can move it, but you should not. Ideally, you should keep the same. Same position. But in this case, since the bottom layer is already into its correct position, you can move this, and this is our bottom layer and this is our top layer. Now we have to remember the bottom layer color. So this is yellow, so here it should be yellow, and here it is blue, so here it should be blue. So yellow should be here and blue should be here and red should be in bottom. So yellow, blue and red. So here it should be yellow and here it should be blue. Ri, Di, R, D, again Ri, Di, R and D. Okay, so now you can see this is into its correct position. Now we have to match this color. So here it should be yellow and here it should be red. So we'll bring it over here. So yellow should be here and red should be in bottom. So yellow, red and green. So green should be here. So Ri, Di, R, D, Ri, Di, R, D, Ri, Di, R, D, Ri, Di, R and D. Okay, so now you can see our entire cube is solved. So this is white. If you look at from this side, this is green. If you look at from this side, this is all red, this is all blue, this is all yellow. So our cube is solved. So if you have any query, you can message me. Thank you very much.